Hello, hello. How you guys doing today? Good? Are you guys good? That's good to hear. Quick announcement, we have memberships now open. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button. That's right next to the subscribe button. And you can become a channel member and you can download any of the models that you see on this channel. So all the past ones, all the future ones, and this one if you want to. So, and there'll be some other benefits too. We'll probably do some giveaways and different stuff like that. So if you're interested in helping support the channel so I can buy some filament, become a member. It'll be great. Yeah. Okay, let's jump right in, guys. We have a project. I hope the thumbnail looks cool. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I should explain what I'm going to do first before we do anything too crazy. Here, let's just get rid of that. So, I was picturing, like, the first time ever that we used the sketch tool, we made, like, a car body really fast and easy. Like a, you know, not a real looking car, but like a, yeah, whatever, a kind of a car body. And I thought it would be really cool to make, like, a, kind of like a fantasy type car, maybe like Mad Max, like the Mad Max movies, where maybe they have guns on them or big giant back tires or something crazy. So let's just jump in. We're going to use the sketch tool a lot, probably. So let's drag it up and let's start making our car body shape, okay? We learned to do the wheel wells. All we have to do is do that because we can add a curve later. Okay, you know what? I want, in my head, I'm picturing like a big giant rear end. Like that. Okay? Yeah, I'm literally just going to kind of do some stuff like this. Let's, do we want that flat? Yeah, most roofs are flat. So let's say this is the windshield. Do I want like a... I kind of want like a sports car monster truck look. Does that make sense? Yeah, look at this. It looks like a DeLorean. Okay, so let's select some of these to turn into curves. Let's just do them a few at a time here. Okay, oh, duh, I should have only done... You know what? I think it'd be easier to go like this. Let's just add one there. Let's add one peg, because I think that'll make it easier. Okay, let's turn it into... Yeah, because see, we could just go like this. Yeah, I love it. But see, we need the tire to fit in there. So we can't make it too goofy like this, because I want a big, giant tire. Let's just do it like that. Okay, let's turn this into a curve, because we need a little tire up front. Okay, that's like probably too little. Okay, let's do something like that. Okay, I like it. Now, we need some more curves, but maybe not everywhere. Let's try... Let's do curves on which one? This one? Yep. And this one. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on now. I would drive this. I will drive this to the printer store to get the printer. Okay, finish sketch. There we go. We just made a cookie cutter of a weird car. Well, the opposite of a cookie cutter. A cookie. What am I talking about? Okay, so let's pop it up here like this, and let's stretch it over, because we need our car to be wide, like that. Okay, the wheelbase is a little funny. Let's stretch it out. Is the wheelbase too close together? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, how easy can we change that? Probably super easy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, editing the sketch tool is fantastic. Look at it. Ah, so easy. Okay, what did we do last time? So we don't need to edit the shape this way, but we do have to cut angles this way. So what I'm going to do, I always set a temporary block because I want my sketch tool to be on a nice flat surface. So we'll get rid of that block afterwards. So see, I'm going to set it right here. Yeah, if you're going to be using a sketch tool for making cutouts, you want it on a nice, perfect surface like this. You'll see why. Okay, let's make some cuts here. We're going to do this and what else? Thinking, oh yeah, we could always move it. Okay, let's see what happens if we turn these into curves, except these bottom two. Okay, okay, I'll just adjust some of these a little bit. Okay, let's just try this. I don't know if I like it or not, but we won't really know until we give it a look. It looks like there's a little bump right there. Let me fix it. Okay, that's a lot better. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make this super long. If that makes any sense. And then we're going to turn it into a hole. Let's duplicate it. And we're going to make the duplicate, I'm going to, make the duplicate shorter because we're about to make it really big. So I'm going to hold Control, Shift, and Alt so it stays centered. And we're going to make that really big. Because we're going to make a cutout tool. So, okay, so let's turn the big part. Turn the big part into a solid and group it with this little part. I'm sure that was a little confusing if you haven't done that before, but you'll see what I mean. Because see, now, since we cut this shape into this big part, we just turn this big part into a cutout like this. See? Now we can use it to make that curve on our car. I'm not quite sure if it's centered. Is it? Let's see what it looks like if we center it. No, it's not centered. I'll have to eyeball it. Luckily, I'm pretty good at that. Boop, boop. Yep, that's centered. Okay, we can get rid of this block. All right, let's see. Do we want to... So that's just going to cut a shape there. You know what? Let's make another copy of this and slide it over. We'll do one at a time. So, okay, let's do that. So, let's see what this looks like. Because we're going to get some kind of a curve on the roof here. So, let's see if we like it. Group. Maybe. No, maybe not. Is it too drastic? Let's go back. Let's do less damage, like this. Okay, that's good. I like that. Yeah. We just won't get too crazy with the curves. Let's see if we can add a curve to the hood by tilting this. Okay. Okay, what kind of weird... What kind of a weird cut would we get if we did that? I kind of just want to try it. Luckily, we could always go back, And see, once again, we're making like a fantasy vehicle. Oh my gosh. If it wasn't so wacky, maybe we can do it more subtle. Because I kind of like that. How about this? Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine. Okay, now let's start using some of our other tools now. Well, you know what? Let's try just something weird. Let's duplicate the whole car. I'm going to shrink it down and then stretch it up and see if we can get another like weird layer. You know, see? Something not quite like this, but oh yeah, see something a little bit like this. What's cool is we can make it look all wacky. It doesn't have to look any certain way, you know? I think we're going to roll with that. But we have to cut off this extra fender part. Okay, so see, that's just going to cut just that off. There we go. Okay, let's start adding some detail. Oh yeah, we got to almost have some like side windows in here though, right? Here, let's use the sketch tool again. Maybe? Yeah, let's try it. We're honestly, I'm going to set it right here. Let's see if that even works. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, dear. Let me just try to remember what I was wanting. Let's see if we could do a long little side window like this. We'll curve this one. Actually, that might look cool like that. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, there's no way this is going to work, is it? Okay, let's have... Maybe it'll work, I don't know. See, like the side window. We'll see, let's just try. Dude. Oh my gosh, we should make that even longer. Okay, maybe not that long. Okay, let me look at it. Dude, that's actually super cool. And then what we could do is like this. Well, here, let's see if it needs to be a little taller. See, we can have it come in like this. Well, hold on. That made it too blocky. Okay, actually, we could put it in like this. Because we're going to do a cut. Okay, so let's duplicate it. Bring it out. Make it into a hole. We're going to make it smaller. Ooh, you know what we could do? Watch this. We could still edit the sketch. Ooh, the sketch tool's cool. So see, we could just move these in a little bit. Like so. Actually, should we move this one a little bit? Okay, like that. Hit finish. And there, now we can slide it in and make a cut. Let's make our movement smaller. 0.1. Okay, so we're going to cut right into this. For like an actual window type of thing. Let's just try it and see what it looks like. Okay, group. Oops, I needed to select the car too. Okay, here we go. Yeah! Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. But before we did that, we should have put it on the other side also. So let's do that. So let's grab both of these. Duplicate it. We'll just pop it over here and I'll hit the mirror function. We'll just flip it so it's the same as the other one. And we need a visual cue of how far in this thing is. Okay, group. Okay, there we go. Do we got that on both sides? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. I'm leaving it. I like it. Okay, let's do something with the windshield. We got to do something similar with the windshield. Okay, let's do the sketch tool. Plop it on here. see if we can see. Oh yeah, we can see a little bit. Let's just. Okay, let's try that. We're gonna do the same thing. Looks like we'll probably have to make it a little smaller, but let's just drop it down. Well, let's tilt it. Yeah, let's try this. Because we need to make some kind of lines and stuff, so, yeah. Here, watch this. I'm going to duplicate it. Put a second one back there like that. And then we're going to also do a cut, so let's duplicate it again. And see, we'll make this one into a cutout. Let's make it a little smaller. So it leaves like a nice little rim, you know? Okay, how far in do we want to sink it? Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Honestly, we could probably select... Yeah, let's select all this here. And group. Okay, there we go. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, we could always add some other shapes and trim up here or something. Looks a little goofy there. But see, we're getting some detail, which is good. Oh yeah, how do you get in here? Where does the person sit? This must be the door. The door would have to open way back to here. Oh yeah, we need like a fender. Oh, I forgot about the fenders. Oh my gosh, this is so goofy. Would a human even fit in here? Okay, let's add some... We can make fenders out of all kinds of stuff. I suppose, what should we do? Should we try to make them out of circles? Spheres, I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, let's try it. Let's just try something. So see, we could... What could we do? We could use the sketch tool again. Here, we could even cut it... We could just cut it up into here, actually. Okay. That'll be fine. Finish. Is this... goofy? Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, let's just try it. Delete that, and... Okay, that would go into there. And it's got to be a cutout. And then we'd grab another cutout. I'd probably grab another one to do this. Something like that. Okay, should we try it? Oh my gosh, I'm not going to select the car because we got to put one on the other side. So let's just select these and hit group. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. It's almost awesome. Okay. Let me fix it a little bit. Look, I got to fix it. And we're good. Okay, let's select just these. And group. We're going to snip off this bottom. Oh, yeah, that's underneath the plane, isn't it? Yeah, that's underneath. Ooh, oh, wow, look at it. That's cool. Here, let's... What color are we using? Oh, that's not the color. This one. That's a good fender. I think. Okay, let's put one on the other side. So we'll just flip it and slide it over. And let's see, can we adjust how far out we have it? How far out can it be? Ooh, it even looks better farther out. Oops. Now they're probably not... Okay, I'm gonna eyeball it, but then we're gonna do something to align them. So let's just kind of eyeball it like this, right? Now I'm gonna align them on this axis because I kind of screwed them up. There we go. And now I'm gonna make them into their own shape by grouping them. And then we can align them with the car. So we'll hit the align tool and then we'll click on the car. So the car becomes the master because we don't want it to move. So see there. Now the car won't move, but the tires will. Or the wheel wells. There. Look, they only moved the tiniest little bit. Okay, that's great. This might be... I guess we'll, like... I guess some in the front would have been good too, huh? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing in the front. Okay, let's try it out. That was quicker the second time because I already knew how to do it. Okay, group it. Yeah, super cool. What a wacky deal, huh? Do I need to... Let's see. Can I just do it from here? Let's try it. Okay, mirror. Flip. Eyeball. Okay, we're going to group these two together. And then we can align them with the car like we did the other ones. Okay, there we go. Our car's getting funkier and funkier. So it looks like we'd have to do a line for the door. Why don't we do that? Don't you think? Whoops. Okay. Okay, so see, we'll cut in for the door. Let's... Well, actually, we could cut way into here because the door's got to open. Okay, let's do a cut like that. I mean, it's not going to physically open, but you get what I'm saying. And where else would it open? It would have to open back here somewhere. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, should we pretend it opens right there? So that means we're going to need a cut in the glass also. Like, you know, pretend it splits there. So let's duplicate it. We're going to go like this. Okay. Make sure we're not screwing nothing up. Okay, and then also... I think that's okay. Is it going to look too drastic or crazy? I'd say we might as well put our door handle in. Honestly, I'm going to act like it just has a cool little blob door handle, like... Because we have some other cool curved shapes going on. So let's do something like this. Do, 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 do. You know what I'm saying? Something like that'd be fine. Okay, let's do purple. Yeah, sure. I like it. Hopefully this looks okay, because let's bring it. We got to bring these three objects over to the other side also. Okay, so we'll duplicate them. Bring them on over, and we'll mirror them. And see if they contact nice like these do. Otherwise, we'll just adjust them. Okay, let's bring them in until they contact. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have it right there. Alrighty, guys, let's try it. Let's just group everything so everything's done so far. Yeah. Oh, we just barely nicked our. We barely nicked that. Oh God, you would never even see that, would you? Wow, this is cool. See, now it looks like it actually has a door. Yeah, we would say the door would just have a cut right here also, so it would swing open and you'd stuff yourself in there. Okay, let me take a little break and then we'll decide what to do next. Oh, we got to do tires, of course. Oh, we have lots we could do. This is a fun project. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's get back to it, guys. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to do a few more things together here, and then I'm going to kick into a time lapse where I'm just going to start adding shapes. Look here, I'll add this, and there we go. Look, it's a gun. Hey, you know what? Maybe I will add that there after a little later. So yeah, I'm gonna be just adding all kinds of weird shapes and building little stuff to add to it, but it's all gonna be pretty simple stuff. But let's do the back tire together because I got a wacky idea. You guys want to get wacky? Let's get wacky. Okay, let's set this down so we can set the sketch tool on it. Okay, because we are going to. Okay, which is the. Is this the wheel well? Do we have to go back out? Here, let me look. No. Oh, that inner one was the wheel well. Okay. Okay, that's good. That makes it easier. Okay, we're going to make a tire, but, dude, since this is like a Mad Max vehicle, I'm going to actually try to add like a track, like a weird tank track tire on the back. Okay, so let's just do it. I think we're going to have to do something like, let me just kind of make a shape that fits, you know. Okay, let's make these two curves. Actually, these all will have to be curves. We're just going to have to adjust them, you know. Okay, boop, boopage. Okay, so let's just do some adjusting until it kind of fits in here nice. Okay, let's go with this for now. So we'll go finish sketch. We'll probably have to make it a little smaller, I'm sure. So let's make it like that. What's cool is we can just make one giant. Yeah. You know what? We'll just make one giant tire or track that goes all the way through. We'll act like it just has one-wheel drive in the back, like a super track, you know? Oh my gosh, this is goofy. Here, we could use this. Let's grab this square and let's make it into a track segment. This is going to take a while. I'm going to have to add them all separately, right? Oh, dear. Okay, that's all right. Here, how wide is this? 20? That makes sense. Let's make this 20. Okay, yeah, I'm going to add track segments to this, but look, we can round this because it's a square or rectangle. We can use the radius button to kind of give this a rounded edge. See? That's nice. Okay, yeah, I'm basically just going to do this, guys. Well, I'm going to need a flat one. Here, let's do the bottom ones, because this will be easy. Oh, you know what? We want them to stick. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. You know what? I just realized something. It's a lot easier to work in the middle of the work plane. The camera angle works a lot better, so always put your object in the middle if you can. I want it to stick out on both sides a little bit, though, so... How weird will that be when I stretch it? Oh, yeah, it's going to get weird. Okay, so... We just want it to stick the tiniest bit. Okay, let's align it. Okay, because we want tracks that, you know, go underneath it, right? So at least these bottom ones will be easy because we could do this. Duplicate, slide it over. Yeah, there we go. See, we could just keep hitting duplicate. But see, now one at a time, I'm going to have to... Hey, maybe I could use the cruise feature. Somebody was yelling at me that I don't use the cruise feature very often. Let's see how much it helps us here. Probably a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Do you guys... Everybody probably uses the cruise feature except me. Okay, here's the cruise feature. So select the object you want. Click this little magnet up here. Okay. Then this little white dot will appear. And you just click it and hold it down. And then, oh man, is there a way to turn it? See, then you can set an object up on here. But why did it turn it? Okay. Pressing W while cruising. I wish it would have left it. See, that's not going to help me that much, guys. Come on. You know, that's not even going to be that helpful. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, though. You know, I'm going to place the tracks one at a time. So we'll do a little speed up here. I guess in that case, in some instances, will help a lot, of course. But all right, guys, let me put these tracks on here. Okay, here we go. Let's line them up this way. Yeah, the cruise feature helped a little bit, especially on like setting stuff up onto stuff. So like stuff like this, like let's say I'm setting, like if I want to make a tail light or something. So see, I could put it down here to work on it, make it a little smoother, a little smaller, and then see when I'm like, oh, I like that. Then I can hit the, hit the cruise feature and then drag it up into place. It always picks the angle that I don't want it to be, but that's okay. So see stuff like this. Ooh, maybe we'll keep this. Hey. Okay, I get you. Here, let me turn it purple so I can see what it looks like. We do need some lights on the back. I'm getting distracted, though. Let's quick duplicate it. Make it a little bigger. I'm going to make it flatter. And move it out. I was going to make like a border for it. It would have to be a little more curved, though. Right? Well, not necessarily. Actually, that looks good. See, this is what I'll be doing during the time lapse. I'm just going to be adding stuff. So let's duplicate this, slide it over. And look, we could do this too. Let's just do a wackiness. I'm going to duplicate again. Let's slide it over and let's make it into just like a different shape, you know, like we don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's do that. Sink it in. See? Beautiful. I should probably line these up quick. Oh yeah, we gotta get back to the tire. Okay, let's group these. And then we'll line them up with the vehicle here. There, we see we already added a little detail. See how easy? That's good. Okay, back to the track. This is cool, by the way. Are these all touching pretty good? Nah, not really. Oh, man. Okay, let me make sure. Oh gosh. Let me fix these up a little bit, make sure they're touching. Okay, did you guys see how I did that? I just did the middle part solid, and the rest of them I turned into holes so we could see if they're touching. So, see, they're all touching now. So we can go back to purple. Okay, before we add the detail on the rim area, I think we should stretch it. No? Maybe not. Thinking. Here, you know what? As long as it's about as half, because we only want to do one of the rims and then we'll flip it. So let's at least make it about, we want it about half the width of the vehicle. So, let's see. I think we're going to have it stick out kind of weird too. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with this then. Let's put it back. All right, guys, let's add some details here. So, this will be easy. This type of stuff's easy. So, we're going to have to add some rollers and stuff for the track, but it's just circles and stuff, so it'll be very easy. Here, let's duplicate this whole big part, and we can do something like this. We can do a couple things. Let's see. Should we use it as a cutout? Here, let's do two. Okay, duplicate. Let's slide a cutout in. So see, we just, oops. See, we can cut into this. Okay, get what I'm saying. Okay, how far in are we? We need to go way in. Okay, let's group it. Okay, see? And now, see, we could, let's see, do we want to use this for something? I don't know. Let's duplicate it. Turn it into a hole. Select both. Group. There, we just made a little ring. See if this looks cool somewhere. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe down here. Okay, because we could put the rollers on it. So let's add some rollers. Let's just plop one here. Okay, so we could do the same type of thing to make some rollers for the track. We could just duplicate. We'll pull out the duplicate, turn it into a hole, and make it smaller. See, I'll just be doing lots of this type of stuff. And yeah, that'll be fine. So group. See, we already did something, and then watch, we'll just duplicate it again. I'm holding Control, Alt, and Shift when I shrink these so they stay lined up, see? Oh, honestly, it doesn't really stay lined up, though, in this when it's sideways like this. Whatever. Okay. Okay, we could just eyeball it probably, or align it. That'd be very smarter, much more smarter. What the heck? It is lined up. Okay. All right, so see, we are making some kind of a rolly thing. We're going to have to make it bigger. This is cool. Because see, tracks use like, tracks use like rollers to move the tracks, Because I'm a very experienced track builder. Nah, not really. Okay, so let's just do this. See, there's a roller here. And let's just duplicate it and put a few more of them. A little different sized ones, So, well, here, why don't I do one up here? Okay, there we go. That looks awesome. So yeah, we made some rollers. This is too blank in here, so let's do something with that. What should we do? Duplicate this. We could do something like this. Too crazy? Yep, too crazy. Back. What about the 3? That's fine. That's fine. Let's just add some kind of square shape in there so it's not all curves. Right? Oh, cruise feature, cruise feature. La 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 la. Okay, see, I'm gonna start using it. It is awesome for some stuff, and once I get used to it. Okay, what am I making here? Here, let's turn it purple to see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, see, we could do something in here. Let's do this. Sometimes just, like, nonsense stuff like that in the model, like, it'll look awesome, There we go. Wow, that's actually really cool. Oh, my gosh. I wasn't even paying attention to how cool it was. Okay, do these overhang enough? We could go like this. Deselect that. And look, we can move all the tracks at once. See? There we go. Wow, that's great. Okay, let's slap it in the car. We might have to change the shape of it a little bit. Basically, we're going to do this. So we're going to duplicate it and flip it. Well, here, let's slide it over a little bit. And flip it, mirror it. So see, we got our detail on both sides now. And let's go ahead and put it in the car. Oh my gosh. I don't want to group it quite yet. But we got to make sure to select it all. Oh my goodness, this is cray-cray. Wait, maybe we should group it. Well, not quite yet. Oh, um, maybe not quite yet. Wow, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is crazy. Here, let's see if it's sticking out. Okay, we do have to you know what? We are going to group it. Uh-oh, this is going to take a while. Coffee break. Okay, let's see how wide we actually want these. Now that it's grouped, see, we can center it with the vehicle. So align, click on the vehicle to make it the master, and now, boop. Hey, we might be able to make it a little bigger, too. I just didn't want it to be hitting, so let's stretch this up, make it a little bigger. Dude, that's pretty crazy. Actually, I think it almost looked better longer, though. It's supposed to be wacky looking, you know? So let's... Okay, let's center it like this once. When I say center, I also mean align. Yeah, I'm leaving it like that, guys. It's just one giant track. Can you imagine how much traction that would have if this was a real vehicle? It probably wouldn't turn very well. It would be cheating, but oh my gosh, we got to at least see what it would look like. Let's pull one of these up to the front. Nothing's cheating, but you get what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to work, but I think I'm going to put a normal tire in the front, like a real little one, maybe? I don't know. See, oh yeah, duh. I just realized something. The car's like sitting on the ground. Okay, we got to remedy that first. Okay, car needs to go up. I don't know, maybe we can use the tracks for the front. Oh gosh, that would save us a lot of time, wouldn't it? They actually fit pretty good. We could make them stick out less, maybe. But see, now these ones can get taller, these back ones. Let's see, let's change the shape of these back ones so it fits better. Is that going to screw up our whole look, though? I should have thought about that before. Okay, let me just see what I can do. Oh my gosh. Okay, is it hitting? They just got a lot beefier. Okay, I think it's hitting a little, though. Okay, let's see what we got. Yes, I like it. I like it. Okay, this has just got... Well, it's not hitting. Should we shrink this back a little bit? Oh my gosh, this is crazy looking. Okay, yeah, it's not hitting. I just trimmed off that back fender so it wouldn't hit, you know? I guess I could make it a little smaller, but... Oh yeah, you know what? I should see... Are these both tracks touching the ground, though? Oh yeah, pretty much. Okay, there we go. We're on to something. Maybe I'll shrink this back one a little bit more. Sometimes you just gotta eyeball stuff and then until you like how it looks, you know. I guess it looks the best big like that. Okay, here we go. The main components are done. I'm not going to group the tracks with let me think. This is going to be weird to print, of course. I think I'd print the... It's going to be a mess to print, probably. I'd have to print these tires separate, probably. Oh, you know what I should do? I should tilt this down a little bit. Oh, that would look so much better. Okay, guys. Let's kick in the time lapse. Oh, look, these aren't centered anymore. Let's kick into the time lapse, and I'm just going to add a bunch of shapes and finish up the model. But the video will be super long if we go normal speed for the whole thing. So I'm just going to add some details, real simple stuff, nothing fancy. So let's see how it ends up turning out, guys. Here we go. Wow, there we go, guys. What do you think? We are done. Let's check out some of these details. So yeah, as you seen in the little time lapse there, I just made random shapes and weapons and stuff like that and stuck them on there. Here, let's first do the... Well, here, I'll explain what this stuff is. I'll have to come up with something quick. That is the EMP slash Bluetooth coffee maker. Up here, these big speaker-looking things, these are like a high-pitch weapon system. So it blasts out a high pitch and disables it disables the people in front of you. Okay? We got some rockets up here, some little rockets, and we got some big rockets over here. We got a nice hood scoop because there's a 1,200 horse tank motor, diesel tank motor in there, right? I hope this is what a hood scoop looks like. I just came up with something. We got the header exhaust coming out the hood there. Got a little bit of a front end. Looks weird and awesome. Look at this minigun. No, not minigun. Gatling. 50 mil Gatling gun. Look, we even got the bullets coming in. Look, the bullets must be stored in the hood with the engine. Yeah. Okay, so very cool. Isn't that just look amazing? Oh my gosh, this is going to be hard to print though. Okay, so we got the other rocket over here. This is the sunroof slash skylight. That's the same thing. Nah, there's probably something else cool that is. Wow, the back of this even looks cool. I guess I could have added a little more detail back here. Here, why don't we just add one last little thing back here? So yeah, I was just adding stuff, you know. You seen me. It was probably like maybe an hour and a half. I was just kind of whipping stuff up as fast as I could, just like this. Click. Okay. Here we go, guys. This is the last detail. Okay, let's shrink this down. We're gonna have to figure out how to print this though. Oh no. Oh, I was gonna cut holes in here. You know what we'll do though instead? Whoops. Okay, let's go like this. Slide this up. Let's make it purple. Ooh, yeah. Let's do that. You know what? I'm just gonna eyeball it. Beautiful. Okay, let's duplicate it. See, you could just kind of keep adding shapes like this, and I'll just keep hitting duplicate. There. See? Ah, it's so easy. Oh. Uh-oh. I take it back. It's so hard. That's an overhang, a bad overhang. That's not necessary. So, let's go back to the first one. I'm trying to make this so it's printable. You know what I'm saying? Duh, we should have it tilted like this. Yeah, I mean, because it's going to look just as cool. And see, now the printer can print it. So let's do that. Yeah, smart. Okay, duplicate. Slide it. Lift it. Now hit duplicate a few times. Do. Beautiful. See? Easy detail that the printer can print. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is one of the more detailed models I've ever made. I've never made something like this. This is actually fantastic. I hope it looks good printed. It's going to be really difficult to print. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to disassemble. I'm going to print these tracks separate and have them snap up in so the body can sit flat. Because look, it's off of the bed. So we'll put the body flat down. And then I'll have to use like tree supports. Because look, this gun. I was thinking about taking this gun off. But I think I'm just going to leave it on and use tree supports and hope and cross my fingers. Okay, let me get it ready. Let me disassemble it a little and get it ready, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, I brought you guys back real quick because I thought some people might want to know how I'm going to fit the tracks in after I'm done printing. Like have them maybe snap in or glue them in. But what I did is I took a rectangle and I kind of rounded it with the radius button. And then I duplicated it, but I made the duplicate slightly bigger. So we're going to have to align it now. So see, there's a duplicate on top of a solid one. And we just made the duplicate slightly bigger. So see? Because there's always some shrinkage, basically. We want to cut the hole bigger than this tab that's going to be sticking up. So what we're going to do is we'll probably want 2 of them. So we're definitely going to want 2 of them. So let's get 2 of them and start putting them in here. Okay, let me, let's see. Should I just eyeball it? Yeah, I don't mind eyeballing stuff like this. It saves a little time. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to raise them up till they come through the tracks here. Let's put them right on top of the tracks. And what they're going to do is, here, let's bring them off to the side because I want to see how far up in there they are. Holy cow, they're way up in there. They probably only have to be about that far. Okay, now we might have to... Okay, that's how far up we want them. All right, let's line them back up now. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's put them into place as I fumble around. And now is the kind of tricky part. We gotta just select... Okay, let's get them where we want them, though. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's click off of them. So now we want to select just the 2 cutouts, which is the outside of these, which luckily, because it'll click easier. Okay, let's go in there. See, we're selecting just the cutouts and the car body. And it's going to cut, boop, it's going to take a while. It's going to cut holes just in the car body. Okay, let's wait for it. Okay, there we go. Did it do it? Okay, yeah. See, up in here now, there's holes that these pegs will fit into. So now we would have to make these 2 pegs permanent. Let's just, oops, yeah, we might as well make them purple. Let's make them permanent onto the tracks because they are a part of the track. That's the pegs that's going to connect it to the vehicle afterwards. Okay, there we go. So see, now we can remove this. See, we're going to print this completely separate. See, and then these pegs will, here, let's look at the holes. See, them pegs will slide up into them holes. If we're lucky, they might fit perfect so we don't even have to glue it. But otherwise, we'll just glue it. Or just set it on them if it's just a display. Yeah, we'll see. So now I have to do a smaller version. See, I was smart enough to... Well, you know what? If we make them smaller... How much smaller should I make these? I guess that'd probably be okay. All right, so let me get these lined up here. Okay, that one's done too. How much of this body? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put this here for now. I'm going to probably group this body, but not... We got to try to lay it down flat. Oh my gosh, how much of this is... Okay, let me move the tracks way away. Okay, we got to try to lay everything down nice and flat so it prints good. Okay, let me just eyeball it here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, so I could do that off camera. So I'm going to basically put that like that. I'm going to cut the bottom so it's nice and flat. I'm going to make sure these have nice bottoms, you know. Let's see if they fit over here to print. Dude, this is such a cool project. I'm really happy we did this. If this turns out as good as it looks on here, or even half as good, This will go on my all-star shelf. I think it's good enough. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm scared, but we're gonna add supports, probably tree supports, and we're gonna send this to the printer. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, guys. We made it. 15 hours. Wow. Okay. Well, it's here and it finished. It's hard to make out everything because some of it's just covered in supports. Look, I got a pointer pen. So I see good and I see bad. So let's talk about the settings real quick, because some people are asking what settings I'm using when I print my models. Probably people that are kind of new to slicing. So when printing something that this detailed, I went with the 0.1 layer height. So it'd be real detailed on the fine stuff. And then I just did 6 shell counts and 15% infill. I usually do more than that, but I'm trying to save filament. Because this was like 300 and something grams, 350 grams. Probably because of the supports and stuff. But so I'm seeing some awesome details. Some look so good, and then some not so good. First thing I noticed, these should have printed just fine. So I brought up Tinkercad, and you know what? Did anybody notice? These two sonic speaker weapons were actually floating. They weren't even attached to the model. So as we speak, I'm actually fixing stuff on Tinkercad for like the members that are going to print this. And I'm going to print another one of these eventually, but I want to get the video out. So we're just going to go over this one. And I've already fixed a bunch of stuff on Tinkercad before I even pop this off. I put a shape under here. Anyway, let's just look. I'm going to see what's all good and what's all bad. Wow, look at though. This is all, look at all this. This is wonderful. Duh, I didn't need supports right there. This didn't have nothing under it, so I already added a shape there. I would have expected these to print a little cleaner than that. Bigger, obviously, would be better once we got this all figured out. Wow, look at these nice tracks. Another thing I noticed was a mistake. Somehow I had this lower. I like snipped off the whole bottom of this, so there will be no tracks on the bottom of this piece. So I already fixed that. Some looks really good. Okay, well, oh my gosh, this is going to take a while. I'm going to pop this baby off and see what we can do. I might save it in a few different ways for like the members to print. So I might save it all assembled, and then I might actually disassemble it, because I'm going to try to decide the best way to print it, because I want to print a good keeper model. I do not call this a keeper model. This was a prototype model. All right, guys. Get back here. I'll take all the supports off. I'll be right back. Wow. This actually cleaned up better than I thought it was going to. Check it out. And I left this off just to show you guys. See, here's the tabs, because they did fit completely perfectly, so there'll be no glue. It's actually hard to get it back out. So see, you snap it in like that, and the texture, like the texture of the rough print, like holds it in place. Like I had it in once before and I could barely pop it out. So yep, there's no need for glue. And so obviously there's some parts that look a little rough, but then it's okay, because since it's like a Mad Max vehicle, you know, some parts can look rough, and that's okay because it just looks like it's been through a lot. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? Let's check it all out here. Most of the supports and everything came off okay. I put the body in the freezer. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but sometimes I'll put if it's like a solid shape like this, I'll put it in the freezer, and then you smack the tree supports with like the back of a screwdriver, and sometimes they'll snap off in big pieces or chunks. Wow, I'm actually really happy with it. Like I said, I've already fixed stuff for the members that want to print this. Like, see how bad this is back here? I've already fixed this by adding another shape in there. I fixed this overhang. I added a shape in there already. I might set this up for the members. I might set this up a couple different ways. So I might set it up like, you know, save it as a STL file like 3 different ways. So I'll probably save one completely assembled, one with tracks off, and then I might do one where everything's completely disassembled. Because see, these tips of these rockets were overhangs, and somehow it bridged out and kind of did it. But I'm so happy the gun turned out, because I was, oh, whoops. I just got rid of one of the bullets. One of the bullets just fell off. I thought that was more of the supports, but it was the bullets. Whoops. Yeah, it actually turned out better than I thought, but I hate supports. I should have been a little more mindful. Duh, here's a support right here. Whoops. That one came off easy. I just went crazy creatively and just was going nuts instead of always thinking about how it's going to print, you know, but hey, remember? See, we added this little detail at the end. Oh, it looks great. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll try to get this cleaned, perfected a little more for the members that want to print this out. And like I said, I'll have 3 different versions for you guys. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. We'll probably do more Mad Max vehicles. These are cool.